3,000 wildebeest amassed on the other side of the river. Trying to get them to go.
Awesome! Yeah. Go, go, go!
It's the Masai Mara during the Great Migration, and these wildebeest are nervous little fellas. And with reason, as there are many predators afoot.
Every leopard we've seen so far has been a different leopard. The 2 in the reserve and the 2 here. There's 3 moms and 3 sets of cubs. Probably cubs that are about 6 months old.
You see now it's full. It's hard half of the wildebeest. Only rest up in the trees. It's because of they don't like the competition.
Keep watching to see if the wildebeest do cross. Plus, learn a new dance.
They're jumping like 3 feet high in the air without a trampoline or anything.
Find out how to make a bow and arrow and what Seamus is doing here in
Travel with Kids Kenya!
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Seamus.
And we're Mom and Dad.
We're traveling around the world discovering amazing countries, new cultures, and really wild experiences together.
Come along with us as we learn all about our planet and about being together as a family.
As we discover the wonders of the world, the wonders of nature, and sometimes wonder, what were we thinking? In Travel with Kids. Located in East Africa, Kenya is known for the wide-open grassy savannas with romantic tales of colonial-era plantations and exploration in books like Out of Africa. Modern human presence dates from the 3rd century BC, when hunter-gatherer groups roamed the plains. In the 1800s, European explorers began establishing huge exploration trips into the interior, searching for the source of the Nile.
We land in Nairobi, the capital city with a metropolitan area of over 6 million people. It's a bustling and often chaotic city, but the quiet suburb, tree-lined neighborhoods offer a nice respite from the busy city. We're staying at a hotel called the House of Wayne, and we have some interesting neighbors.
Did you get it?
You.
Today we fly out to the Masai Mara National Reserve. Established as a wildlife sanctuary in 1961, the reserve now protects an area of almost 600 square miles along the Kenya-Tanzania border. The reserve is home to the Big Five: lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and buffalo. But perhaps its most famous residents are its wildebeest, which number in the millions. And this time of year lead one of the most impressive migrations in the natural world, one we're hoping to see. But first, we have to migrate to the reserve via a series of small flights.
First stop, the Wilson Airport in Nairobi.
This is boarding gate number, all of them.
Where we board a small plane.
There are 4 exits on this aircraft. 2 in the back and 2 in the front.
Headed south to the Mara. The route is similar to a minibus route with stops all along airstrips along the way.
So if you have limited time in Kenya, a great way to get around is these small planes. We're flying Safari Link. We fly right into our runway, kind of in the middle of the park. We've already seen hippos, lions from the plane. It's really cool. We're just landing on the grass field. Off-roading in an airplane.
I'm kind of lost and confused. I think Terminal 4 is behind that bush, by that motorcycle. Can you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
In that bush?
Which push there?
Terminal 2's. Terminal 2. Yeah, let's go to the bathroom in Terminal 2. I heard that's the cleanest bathroom.
Each stop gets more and more wild.
Lots of hippos. Guys, look out here. More hippos.
And the third stop's the charm. We deplane and are met by our guides.
So you guys are in here.
Torches.
Torches? What do you call it? Oh, flashlight. Yeah. Just with your hot water, so like when you have a shower or a bath. Just give it a while to heat up, like 5 minutes between showers.
I'm here in the bathroom, and there is bats on the roof. Ooh, did you get them?
Because the Masai Mara offers such diversity, we've decided to stay in 2 places to really get a feel for the different locations. For the first 2 nights, we'll be here at Alex Walkers Serian. This lodge offers luxury villas lining the river with an open-air communal area to relax. We have 2 beautiful bungalows on the river where a few friends snored away, and though we love watching our friends, it's time to see what else lives out in the bush. So we hop in an open-air Jeep, and just around the bend in the road, we have our first big 5 spotting.
You leave the carcass of their own weight up in a tree. They're very strong. And the leopard normally rest up in the trees. It's because of they don't like the competition. If they see any other predators, they just run up.
The leopard can carry a prey twice than its weight up the tree. So this one is easy for him to take it up.
Leopards are notoriously elusive creatures and mostly active at night, and they have huge territories and are solitary animals, making them very hard to find, so we're very lucky to see this one.
Very peaceful, and she has been documented in the big cattery, the BBC.
It's like sleeping.
The next morning, they have a real treat for us. After breakfast, we head out on a walking safari. The guides point out local plants.
The ones the Maasai use when they have the cold.
Oh,
Smells good.
Do you feel it?
spicy.
Yeah. So this is what the Maasai use to brush their teeth.
Hot, very hot chili, right?
Yeah, spicy.
That's why they call elephant pepper trees. They like pepper, it's hot. So you can chew the hand to be soft, then you start brushing it.
Is it spicy? Does that stick spicy?
It's really spicy.
Just try it.
How many times I tell you guys to brush your teeth? Brush your teeth.
Spicy toothpaste?
Just do this. Pretend that you are. This is what we normally do regularity, brush your teeth, and it is good for your health when you brush your teeth after every meal.
Brush your teeth, kids.
The kids find out what it's like to be a lion stalking prey, but I think the zebra are onto them pretty fast. And then we stumble upon an animal who is a little more dangerous. So we're going on a walking safari this morning. We're walking along the Mara River, and we've just come across a big pod, or a school, I think as they're called. A big school of hippos on the bank. So we're going to see if they either kind of come down in the water as we walk by. And these are basically their pathways where they come up and down at night, because they come up to feed at nighttime.
Very sharp teeth. And they are very aggressive. So when you see them just giving away
And make a loud noise. That shows their presence in the water.
We learn they spend the majority of the day in the water.
When they go underwater, they close their nose, nose, and once for about 4 minutes, and when they come out, they open it. By the time they open it, you can find that they splash off the water.
And what they do to warn us to stay away.
Why did it wave its head? It was like popped up and then it went under.
That one, they see you, they see us here, but they don't differentiate colors. They don't know.
Is that like some territorial thing?
They feel threatened.
And the guide shares local folklore about the animals.
There is a traditional belief with the Maasai. God asked them, do you want to be on land or do you want to be in the water? And they said, we want to be in the water.
After lunch, we head in a new direction from the lodge. We cross the river in a very Indiana Jones style.
A rope bridge. One at a time. The Indiana Jones rope bridge. Like 3 planks of wood wide. That's freaky.
The guide shows us evidence of other large mammals in the area.
big animal and very intelligent.
And they show off that intelligence in a farming strategy they use.
Push on the tusk and the trunk. And the trunk is very strong. It has about 100,000 muscle.
Like they knock it over, the grass grows, they push it, eat the grass, push it, eat the grass.
Knock the tree down, and then they leave it for maybe about 3 months.
Over, do they wait a while and then roll it over again and eat it?
Yeah.
And we spot the large mammal's smaller counterpart, the elephant dung beetle.
So they just get to that side and push as hard as they can? Oh, so they eat that, or do they put stuff in it?
They eat it.
Go, go! Climb on top of him! Oh, pull him off! King of the dung! Is that like the Indiana Jones giant ball to them?
Along the walk, the guides teach the kids tracking techniques.
We found buffalo tracks maybe from this morning. We found buffalo dung back there from like this morning, and then we found buffalo dung way back by the camp from last night.
The Maasai use these ones to light the fire. This is
A nut?
elephant pepper tree, the seed for the elephant pepper.
The baby elephants eat the mom's poop.
And we spot more hippos.
Look, a big fat hippo! There actually is a hippo.
So now trying to come out.
But the guides say we need to move on, so we arrive at our destination before the hippos come out for the night.
We can't watch him because they are dangerous when they come out.
And our destination is that surprise I mentioned earlier.
A treehouse! Oh. It's like a treehouse, but it has like rooms and different levels. It's like a kid's dream. I would like live in here if I had this in my backyard. So over here, we have someone's bed. And over here, we have a picnic table and someone else's bed. We have the ladder down to the basement. It's like a little hobbit door. 2 levels, and it has like that ladder and then this mini ladder. Isn't it awesome? 4 hippos down there. Like 16 hippos down there, and we get to see them all come up.
We enjoy the sound of the wild. To see when you hear the birds early in the morning, also the lions at night roaring, and also the hippos.
Sometimes Janet cat comes here.
will come in the tree.
Yeah, if it comes here, you just take pictures when you sleep.
It won't like jump down and bite you unless you mess with
It's
it.
not harmful.
Unless you.
They just come for the remaining of the food.
What do you have to do to be a chief? Like, do you have to do something?
Chief is now the elder. He's the one who.
And someone just says, "Hey, you're the chief now."
Yeah,
Or
but
is it generations?
We have the generation who's come and
Like once the
fought
old
for
chief
one-
dies, it's the son.
they fought for one person. They say, "Yo, you cannot be the chief of this village," because it has a very long experience of a life. So people trust him for everything.
Night passes peacefully as we enjoy the stars and the sounds of the hippos. Our guides return first thing in the morning and take us back to the hotel for a nice breakfast, where the camp manager shares some interesting stories.
I came around the corner, and there were 2 lions. There was a male and a female, and they were mating. And the male just thought, no, this guy, don't want him here. And he just came straight for me, right at me. So I just froze, completely froze. He got to where that table is now. He got to there and stopped. And I backed off, still like looking at him. I walked back until I got round the bend, and then I ran. And fast, and ran back to the camp.
And then it's time to head out today as we leave the Mara Conservancy for the Masai Mara National Reserve.
The rare domestic dog.
The goat and sheep are just together, but everyone knows they are goats and they are sheep.
But can't a lion just come out and get a sheep?
where they live is fence all around. So all children are helping their parents. They are looking after their sheep and goats, and the girls go for water, go and fetch waters and bring firewood.
They're supposed to help their parents.
Wait, so those two kids herd all these sheep?
And today we are visiting one of the villages. The Maasai are known as fierce warriors and for their cattle raising, a line of work that still sustains many of the villages.
We got one school. We just have a big school of 600 children, just for the whole community. But today it is holiday.
Inhabiting much of Kenya and northern Tanzania, the Maasai tribe numbers over 800,000, many of whom are still living very traditional lives.
For the whole village, super. Until they die, they born a son of the chief or another different family. Super. So it is 86 years, and they appointed when they are 30 years. And it's not elected, it's appointed by the old people around here to be the chief for the whole village.
The mud homes surround a circular courtyard where the cattle are kept at night, as cattle are their lifeblood. Literally, Maasai are also known for drinking cow's blood. The measure of a man's worth in traditional Maasai life is in cattle and children, hence the many wives.
The Maasai warriors are doing a tribal dance where they jump 3 feet into the air without a trampoline or anything.
And the warriors take great pride in the heights they can reach.
Because we have a special wood to make the fire. We don't using all trees. We must be a special wood.
So these houses are just entirely made out of mud, sticks, and then there's just goats and people and just stuff playing and laying around.
So this is a house you can see inside.
Well, how it's like mud and
Cow dung.
cow dung.
Mud and cow dung and some branches. And it just have like 2 bedroom. We saw the bed for the parent. Baby cow.
Oh, they keep baby cows here at night?
Yeah, this is for people sleep at night time. This is a big village of 6 men and 22 women, because the Maasai men, they are polygamous, to can marry more wives. So if you have more wives, more houses. Bed for the parent, the place where they're sitting down. And this side, just a bed for the children. And our bedroom, we don't put it in a mattress, we put a skin of a cow. This is how the Maasai keeping our milk or a blood. But they keep some milk, because the milk, they stay even like 1 month or 3 months.
Do all the houses look like this?
All are the same.
We went out to the sheep and we split one of the herds in half, and me and Chase both had to like take care of our own herd, and it was really hard.
After our visit to the Maasai village, we continue on to the Masai Mara National Reserve, where the main attraction is the wildebeest migration. And since they number in the millions, our first sighting in the reserve is a huge herd of wildebeest and their constant companions, the zebra. Just outside camp, we spot a huge pod of hippo, a crocodile, and watch as a rambunctious herd of zebra nervously try to cross the river. We continue on to our lodge, which is a temporary camp. Temporary camps are set up along the river during the Great Migration, specifically for migration viewing. Alex Walkers Serian camps do an amazing job. The tents are fully furnished and have a certain colonial-era charm. And the bedroom tents are fully equipped with all the comforts one needs: beds, electricity, and a bathroom. This is luxury camping for sure. After lunch, we head out for an afternoon game drive, where we happen upon elephants in a little battle less than a football field size from our camp. It's fascinating watching these two butt heads and tusks, but we're told it sounds much worse than it actually is.
They're fighting for male dominance in the herd, and they keep fighting, and then they'll stop and they'll eat for like a minute, and then they'll keep fighting.
So we leave the two to rumble in peace. And after an afternoon rainstorm, the coolest sighting of the evening.
The leopard's coming to the tree. He's so close. He's like 5 feet away from the tree. He's gonna go up it.
The leopard is also looking, it is now feeding.
He's eating. He's eating.
And back at camp, it's time for the age-old tradition of storytelling.
Okay. Clutch slowly, accelerator, clutch slowly, accelerator. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Today we are up and out early as we are looking for that ultimate July Kenya sighting, a wildebeest river crossing. But it seems they are not the only animals strutting their stuff in the Mara.
See a lion. Oh, a lion.
Can those buffalo or whatever those are back there, they can just hang around until he's hungry? Why aren't they running?
The buffalo was very close. And you know, when the buffaloes come and find a lion, they'll chase away. You know, the buffaloes sometimes can chase the lion.
There's like 5 lion cubs, and they're like that big. And it's over here. There's one over here. There's 3 moms and 3 sets of cubs. Probably cubs that are about 6 months old. Probably cubs that I would say are about 4 months old.
She's calling the babies to come back.
We reach the river where a small herd of wildebeest roam along the river banks. In the dance we will come to learn will take some time and patience.
There's Gnu, aka wildebeest, are about to cross this river.
They've spotted a crocodile lurking on the banks.
So the crocodile, they will run away. They get scared and run away.
So the crossing is delayed and we decide to have some breakfast of our own.
We stopped to eat breakfast, and there's a baby hippo and a mom hippo and 2 crocodiles, a baby one and a mom one. And there's like 16 hippos.
With quite a view, I could sit here and enjoy watching these hippos all day.
They are crossing right now, so we need to go fast.
But then a call comes in on the radio. The wildebeest are moving back towards the river, and I'm not sure that I've seen my kids move so fast.
Awesome! Go, go, go!
Go, 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 go!
Yeah. I slid all the way over here.
And while we wait, the guide explains the migration. The wildebeest spend half their lives here in the Mara, where they mate and graze.
They come especially for the green grass and water. Another thing also, they come for mating. This is where they mate.
And then it's back to Tanzania for birthing.
They drop their young ones at once. And they drop like, a day they can drop like 500 at once.
They repeat this cycle every year, moving north to the Mara, reaching Kenya in July or August, returning south to the Serengeti, starting in about October. Millions of wildebeest make this journey together along with zebra, gazelle, and other antelope.
At the Mara River, they compress into a highly dense herd as they wait to cross. And this herd is growing bigger by the minute. But they are a skittish bunch, and the slightest motion or possibility of a predator will scare them off. They say if one goes in, then they'll all follow. We just have to wait for that one.
And the guide says he thinks they may be close to making a move.
Everybody will go there. Yeah, it was like a safari rally. So we just rush there and get a good position for pictures.
There's about 3,000 wildebeest massed on the other side of the river, just waiting to go.
All herds.
Oh, someone else is turning. They're turning.
Oh, they're crossing the river. Go, go, go. They're crossing the river.
They're drinking.
They're drinking.
They're drinking.
They're drinking. If one guy starts to move, they all follow him. So if enough people come down these 2 things, it could pressure him, so he has to cross the river.
The herd on the hillside keeps growing as the front runners play this game of stop and go.
He just moves an inch, they move an inch. He moves an inch, they move an inch.
And then it happens. One brave wildebeest makes the first move.
Zebras are going. Jeez, look at them.